This is Afternoons with Karl Langdon on 6PR, the voice of Perth.
Mums and dads, kids, I know that there will be many of you just getting home, just getting picked up from school, and mums and dads on their way. There's been some recent government findings that Aussie kids aren't getting their dietary needs met, leading to obesity and other lifestyle illnesses that have serious lifelong and costly consequences, and are certainly concerning. And could the problem be that the nutritional guidelines are just too complicated to understand? Well, we've got a cookbook creator. There's a couple of sisters, Poppy and Marika, and Poppy Stamateris is online, co-author of Ya Kitchen Secrets, to have a chat about this. G'day, Poppy.
Good day, how are you?
Going well. Now, why Ya Kitchen Secrets?
Why? We've been inundated with requests by parents for healthy recipes that they can cook and feed their kids. The issue we have is a lot of parents have a busy lifestyle, old cooking styles have gone out the window, and they need something that they can feed their children, they feel comfortable with, they're getting their nutritional value. And so from requests, Ya's Kitchen Secret came about.
Right,
a combination of 50 recipes that we cook at the centre. My mum cooks them, has their recipes that have been handed down by her mother. But the beauty of these recipes is that they're all legumes and vegetables. The majority are vegetarian, some with meat. Because if you know, in the old days, they didn't have meat. Meat was a luxury back in the old days. So they had to use legumes and vegetables and work out a particular way to make it interesting and tasty and a bit of variety in the diet. So that's how it came about.
Now, you've teamed up with a nutritionist. Just take us through, and for those mums and dads that are winging their way to schools around WA to pick up their children as we speak, what are the basic decisions that we should be going into making sure that that meal is healthy for our children?
Okay. First of all, the first thing parents need to do and understand is they need to lead by example. So my advice to you is you need to stop stocking snack foods that are sugary, full of salt and that sort of thing, and you need to cook from scratch so you have healthy produce. Now, what do you cook? Like a lot of parents say to me, but how do I have a balanced diet? What do I do? My advice to them is a varied amount of vegetables, think colours, all the different colours are important, and make sure every meal that you cook has a vegetable in it. And in that way, you're ensuring that the vegetables that children are getting are on a daily basis. So you have it continuous.
Are there some surprising things that kids actually like or love from your experience?
Well, you would be surprised. Our kids, like we run childcare centres. We've had our 2 childcare centres for 12 years.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest dishes are black-eyed beans with spinach and risotto, lentils and vegetables, broccoli mornay, that type of dish. So parents can't believe it. They say, what, my kids eat chickpeas, lentils, black-eyed beans. They can't believe it. But the kids love it because mum mixes it with vegetables, might throw a bit of pasta or risotto in it, herbs and spices, and she creates a very balanced tasting meal. It's really tasty. There's nothing sharp about it, and the kids just love it.
Poppy, my daughter Emily loves spicy food. In fact, one dish that I must prepare for her, and it is a regular at our place, is the black pepper beef or chicken, but particularly the black pepper beef. She absolutely loves it.
Yeah, our kids love black pepper as well. Mum says the black pepper, she uses black pepper, not a lot of salt. Salt is minimal. Black pepper they just love. The other thing they love is lemon juice. She couldn't believe she made a lemon chicken soup and she puts fresh lemon in it, and it's quite lemony. She goes, how are they going to eat this? But they loved it. Children like variety. Plus the herbs and spices she puts in it balances the sharpness of a lemon, and they just adore it. You'd be surprised how children will eat things as long as they're hungry and you have a variety, they will taste it. If you have a pantry full of snack foods and they're snacking on that, they're not going to eat your food. Plus sugar, as we know, sugar is one of the worst offenders. It's addictive. It kills your taste buds, so it ruins your ability to taste natural flavours. I know for myself when I was training and I sort of went off onto a really healthy diet, initially I thought, these vegetables but once my palate got used to it and stopped all the sugary things like the biscuits and stuff that I was having, I actually started to really enjoy vegetables. I could taste the flavours. Your taste buds come back. So my belief is sugars ruin taste buds of kids. So it's better to get rid of those so that they can have a clean palate that will easily accept vegetables. Plus, you need to persevere with kids as well. Anything new, you've got to remember, a new taste, they may not take to it straight away. But give them a bit of time, a bit of perseverance, and they all will take to it.
Now, you've got a cookbook called Yaya Kitchen Secrets. Yaya is Y-I-A,
Yes.
by the way, for everyone that's tuned in, just so that they know how to spell it if you're trying to Google it. So Yaya, spelled Y-I-A, Kitchen Secrets. The impetus behind this, was it because of the complicated guidelines or the basic cooking skills that a lot of people listening right now may not have?
You know, it's a combination of everything. You can't just say it's just one thing. Parents are busy. They don't have cooking skills. They don't understand the guidelines. And this is what the Spina, our nutritionist, who's come on board with us, she says the government studies, every time they do it, it just shows that kids are getting less than 1% of their nutritional value from vegetables. That's it's not right. And they try, the government puts things out there, but it's just not getting through to the parents. For some reason, they know they're not getting the vegetables, but they're just not transpiring. So I feel that our cookbook, our recipes bridge that gap. Because we're childcare, we have to provide a certain number of vegetables per day, certain number of meats per week, and our recipes meet those requirements. So if you cook that, Mum has 4 or 5 vegetables in her meals. You will get more than one vegetable in her meals. Plus you get your legumes, which are a high thing. Fruit you can add as a dessert after meals. So if you cook a really good meal like that, children will get their nutritional value that they need. This is where this book bridges that gap, and this is why Despina's come on board to help us. She's very supportive of us, so we can try and get this message across to parents and maybe bridge that gap and help parents. Because I know all parents want to give their children a healthy meal. I, as a parent, used to freak out. Well, how is my child going to grow healthy? I'm not really a great cook. But my mum taught me, and slowly, this book can teach a lot of people the basic skills of really healthy cooking. My sister says now, she cooks at home from my mum's cookbook. She says she has no arguments from her kids. They just eat. And we've had a lot of feedback. The book's been out since April. We've had a lot of feedback from people that have found it very positive. Their kids love the foods. So I know it's definitely working out there.
Is it in all the good and bad bookshops, and is it available online?
It's available online. You can purchase it through most major bookstores and online companies, but we also have our website, Little Darling's Kitchen, and you can purchase it from there as well. That's our logo. We are also in the process of we will be selling the food in 2017, so we're in the process of investigating those channels for that purpose.
Beautiful. Well, thanks very much for giving up your time this afternoon. Really appreciate it. And Yaya Kitchen Secrets, I've given it a plug a couple of times. Thanks very much.
You're more than welcome. Take care.
Poppy Stamateris there, the co-author of that particular book, and hopefully you got some value out of that, and hopefully you've got some nice nutritional ideas that you can develop from that book.